women come cheaper than dogs. Women are not human beings.
Women versus the Taliban. Next on Global Pulse. A comparison of how broadcasters worldwide are covering the Talibanization of Pakistan. The Taliban has taken control of the Swat Valley in Pakistan. They're instituting their strict version of Sharia, Islamic law, in that region. Western media focuses on the brutality of the Taliban and especially the repression of women, as CNN, BBC, France 24, and ABC News report.
This is how the Taliban dispense justice, whipping a teenage girl 30 times because they say she was alone with a man who wasn't her husband. Taliban spokesman said they'd been lenient. Her true punishment, he said, should have been stoning to death.
The video of the flogging has galvanized women's and civil society groups to protest against Talibanization.
It's the fear of Talibanization that has triggered this outrage. But the deeper struggle is an old one, about the identity of Pakistan and which law should rule.
For the Taliban, a woman is not equal to a man and should stick to her strict role according to Sharia law.
She must be at home. She can get everything from his husband.
She has fled Pakistan's Swat Valley in fear of the Taliban. She is a strict Muslim, but says the Taliban's version of Sharia law has nothing to do with religion. It's about oppression, especially of women.
No education for women, you are going to destroy an entire generation.
But not everyone in Pakistan is against the Taliban. As Al Jazeera English reported, the Taliban gained support by finding justice for one woman killed in Bunair.
The Pakistani Taliban chose the spot where the body was buried. She was killed by her older brother after she threatened to tell the Taliban about him selling her into slavery. The Taliban have since arrested the murder suspects. Such acts have endeared the Pakistani Taliban to ordinary people.
We, the people of Bunair, welcome the implementation of Sharia law and pray for its success. And we accept this law by all means.
As an interview on Pakistani Samma TV shows, even some women in the Pakistani parliament are in denial about Taliban abuse.
Are you saying that our entire media and the local people are lying about what they see when they are gathering footage from those areas?
What I'm telling you is that these things were happening before, but you can go and see for yourself, see that that's no longer the case. In Swat Valley, the girls go to school, but as far as women not being allowed to the bazaars, that's absolutely incorrect. The bazaars are open and women frequent them. In fact, our leaders also go there, myself included.
I can show you footage that shows banners in all the marketplaces that say women are not allowed here.
And as Pakistan's GEO TV shows, the Taliban's interpretation of Sharia law has many opponents, but Sharia law itself has many supporters.
MQM political party leader and speaker Altaf Hussain addresses women all over Punjab. He asked the people of Punjab to stop being cowards and stand up.
The Taliban want to destroy girls' schools and government buildings where women work. We should destroy the Taliban. We don't want the Taliban's Sharia, but the Prophet Muhammad's Sharia. In Allah's Sharia, there is full freedom for girls to have an education.
Young Pakistani men and women are standing up to the threat of the Taliban as part of a nationwide movement. This is Amna Mawaz Khan and Kamil Hamid of the Student Action Committee. They share their views on the Talibanization of Pakistan.
And the sort of Islam that they're imposing through terror and through their weapons and all, it's not the kind of Islam that was introduced to the subcontinent. So it's very alien to our culture.
They don't just pose a threat to, our way of life, but to the very existence, I feel, of our country.
As Pakistan is already a patriarchal society, they take advantage of the fact, and plus they use Islam and they say, oh, women should be in parda and a woman's place is in the home.
Was the entire populace of the US asleep while over the last 20 years these monsters were growing in our country? I mean, I'm sorry to be harsh, but it's time to wake up, and it's time to stop playing the victim.
For Global Pulse, I'm Erin Coker.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.